folks, welcome back to Renegade Plays Games. We have a top cut decider match here versus Shurrig. Okay. Don't know why that was like that. Swarm, welcome. We're just about to start with Shurrig here. I've kept him waiting long enough. Let's hop into voice chat. Just for anyone wondering, these are our two armies we can pick from up here. We've got Brigands or Elves versus Havocs times 4 and Exiles and Cutters times 4 and Volks. So, yeah, I'll get to my thoughts on this in a second. I kind of know what I'm gonna pick. It's easier now that there's only three, but let's hop into voice chat. Hush, welcome. Jack, how you doing?
What's up, Ryan? I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. Congrats on the tournament win the other day, or the
Yeah.
tournament co-win. I don't.
Honestly,
I,
I didn't realize that there was another 3-0 until yesterday. I would have been totally happy with playing a fourth round, but
yeah, I did they not think that there would be that many people that um
it, so it was my first time at that store, and it was a great store. But I think this
oh
was their
cool.
biggest event so far. It was only like 9 people, but
Oh, but it worked out that you had. Yeah, that can
thank you.
happen.
Well, and we were using Battle Network too, so like round two I got paired with a guy who had lost his first game. So, like, it wasn't
Oh
really,
no. So it wasn't a
you
real
know?
tournament structure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
really funny.
Eh,
Almost like partial round robin.
yeah, because I got paired with, Starfield, who's he's a really good player in round 3, and I was like, "This makes more sense," but,
Huh, that is
yeah,
interesting.
it is what it
Um,
is.
yeah, Skywell may be interesting doing this while Scapers is being worked on. Don't
Is he
say
clowning on
that.
you for using, the Scaper pages instead of the autoload builder?
Mega Silver, welcome. Hush, Battle Network strikes again. Yeah, yeah, that poor guy, that poor opponent. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, glad you had a good time. What was
Yeah.
the store?
It's like a local chain called Top Deck, and it was just like it was in New Jersey, um,
Oh,
and
okay.
which is like a 25-minute drive from where I live.
Oh, oh, okay.
So not far at all.
I didn't realize Philly was that close to New Jersey.
Yeah, it's like right on the border
I don't
of
have any. This is my
dude.
Midwestern like
When
geography.
I
The whole
when I
East
moved up
Coast is New
here,
York to me.
when when I moved up here, I didn't realize how close things were.
Yeah, yeah,
Until I got here. Like
yeah.
the fact that Philly is 2 hours away from like DC or like New York, it is still blows my mind.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's. I feel like, yeah. I just like the sense of scale. Like I have to drive 1 hour to get to Omaha, which is like the next closest major city, and you can hit like five major cities in that.
Yeah.
Like after that, Kansas City is literally 3 hours away. Like that's
God.
yeah. So yeah. um,
Yeah. It's crazy.
but that's cool that you can hit up a bunch of tournaments that way.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
honestly, we might try to move our Philly location to that store just because it's so much nicer than what we've currently got set up. Like
Oh,
we're
okay.
we're crammed in
Cool.
like the back room of a comic book store
Yeah.
here in Philly.
Yeah.
Like so,
Yeah, venue
yeah,
makes a difference. Sure,
yeah,
Skywell.
definitely.
Just hope OHS runs smoothly. I mean, I just rolled some dice and like I think it's
Looks
working.
good.
It's definitely like slow, but I'm still seeing like rolls. So, yeah. Yeah, I need to look a little bit more closely at these armies. I've got them loaded up in the everything loaded up in the unit finder here.
Mhm.
Just wait till we select and then Okay.
So
Yeah, I
you
gotta.
you have you
I
have the brigands and then the wizards left, right?
brigands and wizards. Yes, brigands and elves.
Okay. And I have the Havocs,
Havoc.
Exiles, and the Cutters, Vulcan Max.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I need to take a second here.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so here's the thing. Uh, Wizards decent into cutters because we have a good special from Jordan. Um, and just like solid stats. Like Incendiboards will be scary, but we can crack through as long as our defense like holds. We have a fair amount of elves. Olganesh is a decent endgame piece. If we can take the markers off, you know, we'll be okay. Channa has healing in the endgame. I just think because of Jordan, I don't think he can pick cutters. But I've been wrong about my opponent's choice every time so far. But if he picks cutters, Jordan feels really bad. I don't have any special attacks with Ka, Loxley, Millerson, or the Brigands. Um, so they obviously beat that army, but I think Havoc's beat the Brigands too. Havoc certainly beat the Elves though. So I think we got to go with Brigands, and if he picks Cutters, then he bluffed me, and that's great. But yeah, I think we got to go with Brigands because they're the only ones that stand a chance against Havocs. I mean, the Havocs are such good hero killers. It's not even. I mean, Exiles are like kind of a problem for Brigands, but I think our heroes can manage. Yeah. Okay. I think I've got it.
Alrighty.
Skywell says Brigands and Wizards is a sick band name. I fully agree, actually. That would
So
be a
I
sick band name.
I just listed my army that I'm playing as my
Okay,
entire org
yeah, I
army.
did
I
too.
don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I just put them all in the same,
Yeah.
um,
All right.
as the same, ooh, 19, there we go.
That's
Alright,
pretty good.
all right. We finally guessed correctly for once. Not that will help me at all, but, I'll have you place first.
All right.
There is Wellspring Water. Are we gonna have the first competitive,
Let's see.
actual good use of Wellspring Water here? Oh, he's got his stuff already. Okay.
Yeah. I regret to inform you that I did not use your OHS tool for this just because I already had this document ready before it existed.
Okay, Grandpa. Okay. Okay. No,
Let's
that's fine.
see.
I mean, yeah, if you're
Uh,
playing in a tournament, it makes sense to have one that you just pull up. I should have done this before this one, but it's just so easy to get them one at a time, and I'm lazy.
it
So
it's definitely it's such a huge tool like to have now. Like
it's yeah, it's actually
it's,
crazy how much it closes the gap to Vassal. Like
yeah,
how much,
honestly.
like how I, and it's kind of crazy this didn't exist before, considering how big of a quality of life upgrade it's been.
Nobody thought to do it, I guess.
I mean,
But
I don't blame them. It took me literally forever. This is, and this is real. This is serious. So in the app script, you can like when you deploy it, you make new versions. This is version 69.
what?
Yeah. And I'm hoping to keep it that way because that's sick.
Wow.
This new version with the manual entry, which is also super nice. Like everyone in the chat, nice, nice, nice,
Nice.
nice. Yeah, thanks,
Yep.
thanks everyone. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, this has to be the final update. This has to be. This is so good.
Please.
And it was a big update. It was a nice update. Yeah. I think that pretty much rounds out any feature. Like I could make it so it gets like the correct number of units, but I think that would just clutter everything. The user can copy however much they need. That's just easier.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Mega Silver future updates will be 69A, 69B. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
That's smart.
69.1.
That's smart. Um, yeah, it's Swarm says I agree, it's so nice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's just such a big it's just such a big difference. So I'm very pleased with myself there. Oh, I see. An unexpected database error occurred. Well, damn it. All right. Fine. We'll use Heroscape.org. So the OHS app is still working, but Heroscapers is not. That has to be a first.
Hmm.
That has to be first time in history. Skywell, too bad no one could have predicted this. I did. Oh, that's what you meant by the books. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, using the builder, I just like having the cards, the images of the cards. It's very nice. It's comforting. Now I gotta look up brigands on here. Actually, I'll just sort by. Do you think rogue is a personality or a class? I guess it'd be a class.
It's a class, yeah.
You could be. I could see a case for personality. You have sort of a
Roguish,
roguish
yeah.
charisma.
Hmm.
Swarm,
Charismatic would be a
get the real
personality.
cards. That's tempting actually. I do still use real cards for like single day tournaments. Like CCLs, I get out the real cards because they're gonna be using them the whole afternoon. So it feels worth it. Um,
Yeah.
Skywell, you
Yeah,
can
that
just
makes
type
sense.
in Rogue. Yeah, but I wanted to sort by the class so that I have Ka and Millerson and Loxley. Oh, I guess what people do is they
You can
probably
just
add them to the army and then the
well, you can
brigand
just
and then you
type
can
rogue in and then it's there.
and then you can
Like,
click on them here. Okay. Mega Silver use the wiki. No, I don't trust the wiki. Not after that one time I got absolutely flamed online for playing Shadow Tiles wrong, but it turns out the wiki was actually wrong. And then I think there's been a more concerted effort to make sure the wiki's more polished, but Mega Silver doesn't list VC units. I don't think so actually, and that's all I'm playing. So, uh, all right. I just wanted to see. I can't see the figure. I just wanted to see which one was Millerson. This whole ordeal. Does anyone know, is Millerson the redhead or not? I feel like this is Loxley, right?
honestly, I have the cards. I can go find them.
Google can pull up images from the books without visiting the site. Okay. Well, I'm on Bing because I'm using Microsoft Edge. Loxley is the redhead. Loxley is redhead.
Man.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm just gonna color. I'll just color Millerson. Well, I'll remember that. Loxley's a redhead. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, this will be interesting.
Last
Um,
time I played rogues was against Jacob
yeah, it's been a
in
while for me too.
OHS. Actually, well, I guess I played against rogues this past weekend. We had like a multiplayer game,
Oh,
and
nice.
one of the armies that I made was like a rogue army.
Hell yeah. All right. So Loxley is useless. Skywalker. I remember it because Loxley's more like Robin Hood, so he's more flashy. That's fair.
And he's got
Yeah.
red hair like a robin.
Oh, it's all coming together. All
Exactly.
coming together. All right. I'm just like terrified of your whole army is the problem.
Honestly, I was expecting the Wizards army,
I
but
I wanted them into cutters, but I figured since I had the Wizards army, you would not want to play cutters.
that's a nice
And
little like double bluff kind of
yeah,
thing.
and this was the only like the Havocs are so I guess I've never seen it personally. I just feel like the Havocs would be devastating into the elves.
Yeah, I guess you
Like,
outrange me, so you get like first shot into
it's
this
true. Yeah, and I
armor.
maybe can like keep you like make you force you to take range shots, but also like attacks of
Hmm.
5 into like Ulganesh the whole game
Oh
feel
yeah,
pretty bad. On this
yeah. It's
map
tough.
specifically, I think because
This
the Havocs are like
this
just
map is so good for like the
stupid
Mana Golden
fast.
is just great for this army.
Yeah, it's really quite uncomfortable for me, I'll be honest. Yeah. It really
Oh,
is. Um
oh.
so
Let's see how
we
good
we
anything
will
can happen.
see. We will see. Okay. Uh I will set some order markers here. I guess they might just be the same anyway. Although I don't know. I actually don't
Mhm.
fully know if I'm set. No, I don't think I am.
Mhm.
Huh. Okay. I think that's fine. Wow. Yeah, this map, yeah, it's just crazy good for you. Okay. Uh, all right. Uh, man, wow, it's crazy how much I miss having the actual card. Yeah.
They're nerfing you before the game even starts.
Yeah. I'm only at half power here. All right. Let's do it. Good luck.
Good luck.
Man, Shurig's coming off his hot streak from the weekend. Rolling in with a nat 20, that's a bad sign.
Watch out.
Yeah,
Telling you,
I
watch
hope
out.
that is truly the only one this game. I think that's the only nat 20 for me I can afford.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice for you.
All right, 3 on Havocs, 1 on X-Sykes.
Okay. We
Probably,
will
probably not
start by
them. There's
moving.
no
Let's
way.
go.
All
Let's go
Havocs only
here.
make sense. Yeah, so the unfortunate thing about Brigands is pure Brigands is
One,
they have
two,
no
three,
glyph
four,
control,
five, six.
which is scary. But we have
Yeah,
a
quickly.
absolute shit ton of range with Loxley, which is super
One,
nice.
two, three, four, five.
Millerson, we need to get into a better position at some point. Maybe we do that early here.
And one,
I want Millerson on the Wellspring
one,
water,
two,
so he
three,
heals.
four, five.
Yeah, when do we do that though?
If I go here, you can just get to me. So
Millerson also
one,
has 8
two, three,
range,
four,
only 2 attack.
five, six. All right, no shots. It's my turn.
Okay, 1 on the Brigands. Let's see. Hero or other brigand goes first. Yes. Wow. I don't know if I've actually ever played with the brigands. I think I've only ever played against them. Oh, no, that's not true. I played with them in that OST Temp Team Alliance tournament. Okay. So I should really know how this works, but that's fine.
Brigands are cool.
They are super cool. Uh, okay. Let's see.
And is it Loxley and Millerson both have 8 range?
Yes, Loxley and Millerson have 8.
Mm-hmm.
Brigands have 7. Ka has 5. Ka has 5.
Gotcha.
Ka not super useful in this format. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think we'll just double Brigand here. We'll swing that guy up to there and take that shot of 3v4.
Okay.
All right, let's get lucky here. We do get very lucky. Take it. And I think that gives me time to put Millerson right. Oh, no, it has to be another brick now. Damn. I guess this brigand is going to slide to right here. Okay. No shot on that second one.
Yep.
I'm
All right.
very far away. All right. Well, that's nice.
We've got Havocs.
So lucky shot there.
One, two,
Keeping him off of Manic Loading is the most important part of this game.
We'll just creep up on you.
He's creeping. He's creeping.
One, two,
I want to get Millerson onto that Wellspring Water.
6. Just out of range there.
Okay, he still can't engage anything right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get to the level 3 there then.
We need to start taking turns with Loxy. It sucks that Millerson has to go first. But I think that's just going to be the nature of things. We have an interesting little setup here. What we're going to do is we're going to get Millerson onto that level 0 Wellspring Water.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go there.
Everyone's around him, so he's soaking damage from ranged shots.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'll just
and
do this.
Healing. That's
just
great.
Moving up 3. And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. 2 on Brigands. Millerson will go here and take this 2v5. I believe in him.
Okay.
I believe in him. Oh.
That's a 2 out of 2.
That's a 2 out of 2. Oh, so close.
Okay.
Oh man, he absolutely did the best that he could do though.
Yeah.
Absolutely did the best he could do. Okay. And then we will just, well, I guess there's no real reason to, let's see. Yeah, I think this guy will just, take another 3v4.
Sounds good.
That's not bad either.
I'll probably get him. Yep.
Okay. We're getting spicy.
Spicy
So he could take Mana Gloated now. I couldn't have stopped that unless I got the miracle shot with Millerson. Which, I mean, still forcing him to take range shots. Like, yeah, changing it from 15% chance to 20% chance to not to like re-attack is so good, and changing it from 30% chance to 20% chance to die is also super good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and Loxley's gonna be taking shots here.
There.
4v5's much better for sure. 4v5's much better.
1, 2, 3.
But again, yeah, I really can't stop
6.
him from doing stuff. I am really tempted to put a Brigand on that level 3 and take a shot down 4v5 at the jungle. I think it depends on how Loxley's shot goes. Yeah. It's all about making him take range.
This last guy could take an attack.
Because
Just a
if we can
range
do that, we can
here.
soak the wounds with Millerson. If it's 1 or 2,
Hmm.
if he hits like 5 for 5 and we blank, then obviously the
Try to
brigand
hide
just
behind here
dies.
if I can.
That's the way to play these guys.
Probably not. You can probably still see me.
I love Millerson
Uh,
as a figure. I think he's so solid for the
go
brigands build. I
there.
really think he's underrated. He did so
Go
much work for me in that
there.
temp team tournament. Like, it's actually nuts. The other thing is, if we can draw him in,
We'll take Dagmar, I guess.
Paul will. Ah, okay.
That'll be my turn.
Alrighty. 3 on brigands. Loxley's finally gonna do something.
Okay.
He will. Let's see. Well, yeah, he'll step right there, and he'll pivot his red head so that he can see that havoc on the road there.
Okay.
And take the 4v5.
Sounds good.
That's not bad at all.
Woof.
Damn. Okay. And uh let's see. Are these guys on level 2?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so right now they still can't engage anything. I think we just stick there and take the 3v5. I don't want to move anyone away from Millerson, and I don't want to move anyone to that spot, even though it's next to jungle. Then he can just engage. And if he shoots, 5v2 at that brigand, that's fine, because if we trade 1-1 right now, I think we're still in a winning position. So, okay, I think we're just gonna stick here and take that 3v5
Okay.
from that fella. Oof. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, I whiffed. Yeah.
Okay.
Heroscapers.com being down is finally catching up to us.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, alrighty. Easy peasy. Let's do it. Oh,
Ooh, 18's
taking
good.
over from Dagmar. Oh, we tied. Oh
Tie.
no. Oh, so close. I don't
Ooh, and
think
I
we can do
get
it on
the
the reroll. Yeah, damn. Okay.
Dagmar did
That was, you
something.
were sweating on that one. Saw
I
that
was.
18.
I was.
Oh man. Alrighty. Yeah, go
And
for it.
which would not have been good there for me. Uh,
All right. Well,
okay.
now we can come
Questions,
in
do I
and just
take Manic Loden?
ask blasphemy.
I don't know, man.
It's the Havoc's
Um,
range 5 or 6.
range 5, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, they're move 6, range 5.
Move 6.
So I can't even get a shot from Manic Loden. So I'm basically taking it to make the range shot safer, which is not a bad trade-off, I guess. We can get
Yeah,
2 shots
I
here.
think he should.
So we can do that.
Yeah, he should take it.
1,
That's
2,
very
3,
good.
4, 5.
Um. Okay. Targeting Millerson, maybe. That's Millerson's defense.
We're just gonna throw this guy forward. We'll start with the one on level 3, 5v2.
Okay. That guy has no chance. Yeah. There we go.
And I will roll the d20. That is a 15. I don't blow up, but I don't get the re-attack. We will... We'll attack this one next.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5v2.
Absolutely
And
obliterated.
reroll.
No
No
failure
explosion.
or success.
Okay.
Maniglodin making that very uneventful.
Yeah. No.
Not changing a thing. All
Didn't do
right, one
anything.
on brigands. Let's see. Oof. Being out of position feels bad for sure, but I think that's okay. All right, Ka is going to slip up to here with his 6 move, and he'll make, I mean, he'll have 2 attacks for sure here, but we'll start with the adjacent 3v4.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a second shot. Oof, good blocks.
Yes.
All right, we will hop up to here and attack 3v4 on Maniglodin.
Okay.
Oh, that's a painful blank. All right.
Okay.
Yeesh. That was a
Got
big bad turn.
Havoc's.
It's the problem with 2 attacks, swarm, rough turn. Yeah, I mean,
We're gonna move this guy. Oh,
missing
we can hold Dagmar for
3
now, I guess.
3v4 is pretty bad. You'd think at
4,
least one of those would
3,
slip
4, 5,
through,
6.
but I'm still gonna
And
take
just take
range
these
shots
attacks, I
though.
guess.
He
Or I can
shouldn't.
get height there too. Might as
You
well.
should take the 5v3 and the 4v3 into Ka. Just try and kill him. Oh, yeah, there you go. But, I
Okay.
mean, we need him to blow up here. That's.
Do I take a range attack against Ka
I mean,
first,
I mean,
or
maybe he just slaughters us.
what do I do here? What's the order?
Yeah. Um, he
1,
could,
2,
if
3,
he rolls
4.
well
I guess I
enough on
can
that
hit a
d20, he could
brigand here
wipe
to kill
out my
Ka,
whole army right here. So
but
we
I
needed
can
to
hit a
get one
brigand
of those
anyway.
kills for sure. Keep
This guy
him
gives me
from
2
making,
shots into
well, I
brigands
guess that
though.
bottom one.
Uh, we're just gonna attack Ka adjacent.
Yep.
It's unlikely that we kill him anyway.
Big old punch.
Well,
Actually,
we
you could
might.
just one-shot him.
We
Okay.
might just one.
Jeez. Oh, I need to
Okay.
put my. Okay. Like, pause that bottom one there. Loxley and Millerson. I actually have no idea.
I think Millerson has
Millerson is
5 or
6.
6.
Loxley is 5. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's Ka.
Let's see. Millerson can take soak wounds for Loxley. Is that correct?
For yes, for
Any
any
rogue.
dude. Yeah.
Okay. Uh. Well, let's shoot
Oops.
Ka again, since we were giving you 2.
6. Okay. Yep.
This will be a 5v4.
5v4. Yep. That's really damn good. Yeah, okay.
Roll the
Going down
d20.
without doing anything.
No double attack, but no blow up. And then we'll shoot this guy. That's
Yep.
not next to Millerson for 5.
Here we go. This is your chance to be a hero. Okay.
Rerolling that.
Oof.
No blow up.
Oof.
Maniglodin did something there.
Wow, Maniglodin did save you. All right. 2 on the brigands. Loxley is gonna slide back to here and attack up. I guess the closest guy. 4v5.
Okay.
Well, we need that to go through. Ooh, okay, thank
Got
God.
him.
Alrighty, and then I think we'll just swivel to here and take this 3v5.
Sounds good.
2 attacks a turn hurts, man. It hurts. Alrighty, brigands cooled off for sure.
Turn 3 is on the Havoc's.
Damn, now we're left with elf wizards. That's a problem. Maybe we should have just sacrificed the wizards.
Or we can just pour it on.
He's gonna stay
Take
on
3
Dagmar.
attacks.
Okay. Oh, that.
You have to hop off with Dagmar or Maniglodin. I think I can get 3 adjacent attacks though, is the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow, we've really only taken down one squad. That's painful.
It's not. I like the heightened
Okay, we've
attacks a
taken
lot
down
though.
4. Still, 12 havocs is which is way too many. That's crazy. That's
I
crazy.
think I'm fine with
Yeah, that's so bad. Yeah,
2
I would love to have
ranged shots.
traded Ka for like at
Can hit
least
the
one
last 2
havoc.
guys that
Like,
aren't
damn.
adjacent to Millerson. Would have to take level 2 for that. You can get to level 3. Or just attack this guy
This is
adjacent.
turn 3.
It's not terrible.
What is
Yeah, actually, that's not a
Loxley's
bad
move?
play. So we're gonna move this guy 1, 2, 3, 4,
6
5,
move.
6.
3, 4, 5.
This guy up 1, so I can hit this guy, and then attack there. So we'll start the adjacent attack of 5 into 2.
Yep.
And you only get to soak if it's against non-adjacent attacks. Is
Yeah,
that
so
correct?
he's just dead. Yeah.
We'll see. Well, let's try whiff. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Not with the way these havocs are rolling.
Okay.
Damn.
We'll shoot at that one.
Yep.
And see if I blow up.
Oh
No blow
wow,
up.
Maniglodin
Yet again.
saves you again. Damn.
Helping me out.
Helping you out. All right, yeah, 3 on brigands. Okay. Loxley will pivot to here.
Okay.
Yeah, Loxley will pivot to there and just take the 4v4.
Sounds good.
Oof. Ouch.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. And then this brigand will swing to here and we will take the 3v4 on Dagmar.
Sounds good.
Going for Dagmar over Maniglodin, which is crazy.
Spicy.
Ooh, bummer. All right. So we need to think about OMs. Nah, it's all brigands. Okay. Yeah, brigands, brigands, brigands.
Mm.
All brigands. Oh, just, yeah, 2 attacks per turn. That sucks. That really sucks. Okay, so if he wins initiative, like, reasonably, I don't think he can kill... I don't think he can kill all of my brigands in one round. If he wins in it, like, move there, or there, there. Yeah, I can always
Where's
get a
my black
brigand
powder
next to.
pistols?
No, he could absolutely. Yeah. Okay. It's just the most amount of attacks. All right,
Alrighty.
I think we're all set there. Don't feel good about this, but
Okay.
we're doing it. Hey, that's not a bad initiative roll. Oh,
That's a 29.
god damn. Yeah. So we rolled about half of what you did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so
Brutal.
2 on brigands. I think the 3 is on Loxley, probably. Unless you did something really weird like Brigands 1, Loxley, Millerson.
Julie's heading out for work. I'm gonna go say goodbye real quick.
All right, I'll take some time on this. All right, chat. So I can move some guys up if I want to. I think I really want to take 3 attacks here. I can get an adjacent attack on Loxley or on this. Actually, I can get adjacent attacks on both of these guys. I just wouldn't be able to take level 3 on top of him. But a 4v2 is likely to go through. Can go here. I think I just keep the guy on dagger because I can.
All right, I'm back.
Alrighty.
Oh man. Ooh, okay. I mean, he can just punch Loxley to death here.
I think I'm gonna go here.
Yeah. Does Loxley have disengage? Do they all have disengage?
There feels okay. Actually, I might as well just
Okay.
take this. Only guy that can get there is Loxley if he disengages, or this brigand if I don't kill him. So let's try to kill the brigand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, attacking the brigand.
Yep. All right, come on, buddy. Oh, so close.
Ooh.
It's gonna happen one of these days. I might run out of brigands first, but
maybe.
Oof. Wow.
Oh, that's a big one.
Oh wait, did I roll too many? No, it is 3.
You have 3 defense. Ooh,
oh, nice.
Solid block.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Very good.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, one's on brigands. Let's see. We're gonna swing Loxley to here, and attack even ground 4v4.
Okay. Can I get a 3 out of 4?
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Okay. And then
Forgot that you have disengage on like all your guys.
yeah, yeah, they're really annoying.
It's pretty good.
Very slippery. Let's see. Let's see. Boy, that's gotta be. What are we thinking on the line of sight there? Are the guns
the glyph
hit zones?
Or on this guy? I don't know if the guns are hit zones. I can try to find my card, but
oh, I guess. Oh, I only have a turn with one of them. Right. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's fine then. Yeah, I'll just move there and do that. I don't know why I was thinking otherwise. I forgot I only had a turn with one. Okay, 3v5 from the brigand.
Okay.
He's safe.
Okay, I feel like you got.
All right, can Loxley take down a whole squad, 2 squads of Havocs by himself? We're about to find out.
Oops.
We are about to find out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start with these adjacent attacks on Loxley.
Yep.
We'll just pump these 2 out.
Okay.
Nice block.
Wow. Loxley's freaking locked in. Like, that's why they call him Loxley. He's locked in.
Yeah,
like Bruce Lee, but for being in the zone.
We'll shoot him again.
Yep. This is gonna be the 4-for-4 now. Ooh. Not quite.
A whiff?
Oh, that yeah, got him. He was so focused on the hand-to-hand combat. Damn.
No second attack. Do I get to take a whole turn with them?
What's that?
Or just another attack? Oh, I was asking with
another attack. Yeah. Don't get a move. That'd be
Yeah,
crazy otherwise.
that would be
That would
just
be
like
a
frenzy.
little bunkers, yeah. All right,
Yeah,
Loxley is going to go for the 4v4 here,
sounds good.
I suppose. I don't think he really has anything else to do. Um,
Oop,
and then whoa,
accidentally grabbed the
electric
wrong guy.
shuffle. All right, and uh, I suppose the brigand will attack. Uh, yeah, you can punch Loxley no matter what. We'll attack up 3v5 there, I
Ooh, that's
suppose.
good.
Dang, nice block.
Ooh, I
That's big.
kind of needed that because I've strung myself out a little bit here.
Yeah, that's a huge block.
Uh, so you took
Yeah,
turn two with the
Loxley
brigand, so
can't.
that means that it's got to be on Loxley.
It's Millerson, but he's
It's
off
weird
deck.
because like if I shoot from range, I have a chance at hitting you again. But I think it's safer to just get three
I agree. It's just safer to punch him.
4v3s into
Yeah,
you. So we're gonna do
he should
that.
try here, I think.
And we
He
could
shouldn't,
kill
can
here
he?
theoretically. So let's
Yeah,
do these
you
one
can
at a
go one at
time.
a time because you could
Let's do the
theoretically
one
get
next.
actually 2 range shots if you just max out here.
Yeah. So let's try this guy first.
Yep.
That's a wound.
Okay, he's up to
Attack
2.
again.
Oof. Could be the
That
end
looks
of
pretty
him.
good.
Not quite.
1 life left. He's gonna hold
1
on.
life left. Oof. Another 3 out of 3.
Another 3 out of 3.
Oh, a whiff. Damn, that
Couldn't have been that
hurts.
one turn earlier for me, man.
Yeah.
Come
Thank God. Thank God he didn't. 3 is on Millerson though.
on. Okay. Sure.
3, 4, and 5. Uh, and we will, well, or do we need to keep our, actually, there we go. That seems good. We'll just take this 2v4 with my piddly little attack.
Let's see. I've been whiffing the 4 defense
Yeah.
rolls, so.
Thank, thank you very
Ugh, why'd
much.
I say anything?
Thank you very much. Yeah, he spoke too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, it's still a game. It's all
Fanatics
brigands here.
and exiles. Could be an insane initiative
This
switch,
is
but
gonna be a
Millerson.
wild end game depending on how this initiative. Well, depending on how this initiative goes, you could just end the game if you win initiative.
Yeah.
Maybe not though.
Uh,
Maybe not.
go that.
All right, Millerson. I believe. Okay, I believe in the heart of the cards. Here we
See,
go. No
just
Dagmar this time.
no Dagmar.
No Dagmar this time. Ooh, we still would have gotten it. Aren't you glad you came off Dagmar?
Well, if I had Dagmar and Maniglodin, I would have tied.
Oh, that's crazy. That's true. Oh my God, +10. That's nuts. Okay. Yeah, Millerson will just attack right there, I suppose.
Sounds good.
Um,
I need to
why
not die to
not?
this attack.
Okay, worth a shot, and then uh over to here. And we will make that attack 3v5.
Mm,
Ooh, okay. Another good block. All right, well, that's my turn. Didn't do anything with it. Did
1,
he
2,
switch
3,
to exile,
4.
though?
1, 2, 3,
We're
5,
gonna keep those havocs
6.
tied up as long as possible. We're gonna shoot whatever comes in. We're gonna take height.
Just get to where I need to from here.
Yeah, I mean, he could disengage with 2. Go ahead and take the OM.
Millerson's at full life, so there's no way I'm killing him in 2. He's got how much defense? 3
Just,
defense?
I thought it was just 2. I thought it was like the rogues. Oh, it is
He's
3
3
defense.
defense.
I mean, it's totally theoretically.
I could kill
Couple
him
three for
here, but
force.
let's see.
Absolutely could kill him here.
1, 2. Just bumping them both out.
Oh, well, you'll
Won't
get
kill him.
close. You'll get close. That's one wound for sure.
That only gives you
Three
one extra
wounds.
attack, right? Because it's every 2 wounds that you have. Yeah.
What is he at right now? 0? Yeah, that only gets him one extra attack. That's correct.
Okay. I guess that's kind of optimal if I'm not killing him.
Okay.
But we'll see.
3 is on. Sorry, 2's on brigands. We've not yet made it to turn 3. Okay. So now we're up to attacks of 3. Look at that. Powerhouse Millerson, he is.
Champion.
Um,
Now he doesn't have disengage, but I
he
don't think I'm
doesn't?
gonna.
Oh my God, Millerson. What? Oh, he
I'm not
doesn't?
gonna roll for
Oh yeah, I was gonna
disengage.
say actually you could take that. I'd be fine with that.
No, I'm chilling.
Okay.
I'm chilling.
Okay. So 2 attacks, 3v4s. I'll just pump them both out. If we get the first one, it goes on the next guy right next to me. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Okay, we are going to hop up here and make the play of the game. We're gonna tag down.
4v4.
4v4. This is going on the highlight reel. If I mean, I never make highlight reels anymore, but damn. Okay, there it is.
All right.
Okay. We don't have enough gas in the tank. But that's okay. It was a fun game. Yeah, 3 out of 6 on Millerson. I mean, he could survive if he doesn't max out again.
1, 2, 3.
But he could punch
5,
the
6.
Okay. So you're just gonna double punch
1,
Millerson.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So I can shoot Millerson from there. Yeah, I mean, why not?
Why not?
4
Hell
into
yeah.
4.
Yep. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see if he blows up,
Yeah.
though. It would
I
have been worth it
mean,
if he does.
I don't think.
I mean, that's yeah.
game. Yeah. Yeah. You
Shooting
can
down
just.
there.
That's crazy. Okay. Need some big defense from these guys. No,
Clutch D.
not quite.
Rolling that. That'll blow him up too.
Okay.
We're just going out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah,
Here.
this is really funny, honestly. I hope. Oh man. Oh wow, what a last turn. Another like a 3 would be so funny here.
And he blew up too. So.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So it looks like it was a close game.
Yeah.
Because I took out a whole squad passively at the end there.
Absolutely.
Damn. Damn. I'm curious, was your 3 on Exiles or on Havocs?
It was on Havocs.
Damn.
It
If
was on Havocs.
Millerson had killed even one of those last few Havocs, we had a chance there. We really had a chance there. Damn, what a bummer. Yeah, it was a good game. I mean, your army was simply better. I don't. Oh wow. Well, and your stats were also way better.
That last turn definitely probably.
That changed some
Like I didn't roll
things.
super great defense, but okay.
Maxing out into Millerson on one of those rolls and then hitting it a 3 for 4 into the blank that last time that hurt pretty bad. If Millerson survives all of those attacks, I genuinely think I can win the game from there.
Yeah, because you just have so much range.
Yeah, I get 3 attacks of 2v4 with Millerson and then another heighted attack down 4v5 with that brigand or even ground. Oh, actually I could climb to that level 4 there, so I could get a height attack down.
Well, my thought was like if that range attack doesn't go through, I have the 2 adjacent attack from Millerson. Like I wouldn't blow up on. So you would have to kill me with the brigands. Did you have your turn 3 on Millerson, or was it brigands again?
It was brigands again, actually. Because if like
Yeah,
I
well,
had you like the only way you kill all of the brigands is if you get that miracle 3 damage through on the 4v4
yeah.
from range. Otherwise,
Mhm.
at least one brigand survive. Well, actually, I guess you could roll like an 18 and just get another attack. But
Mhm.
I obviously that was kind of like I'm not
Yeah.
like counting on that when I'm putting my order markers in. Yeah, because I'd seen even if I lost initiative, Millerson had those two tied up. So my brigands were
Yeah.
fairly safe. And like you don't want to disengage because it's so bad losing a havoc at that stage. And
Mhm.
you don't really want to punch Millerson because the more you hit him, the more attacks you're going to take in return. So I honestly felt like I was in a decent spot at the beginning of the round. And then I missed my attack. Well, I missed every attack with Millerson actually this game. Now that I think about it,
Mhm.
did I? He got one 2v4 through. I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you only have two base defense, it's hard to stand up to 61% attack dice. But it is interesting that we threw out almost the same amount of dice just because
Yeah.
I outrange you and that feels really bad for the Havocs.
There were a couple turns where I only got like two attacks, and you were shooting me before I was shooting you.
Yeah, 8 range is really good for Loxley and Millerson because it means I can shoot you without you being able to engage.
The big difference here was just the amount of defense dice that I had compared to you, because like I don't think I missed a shot on a brigand.
No, no. There was a
Um,
chance I theoretically could have blocked too. I mean, a
yeah,
5v2 is so close to certain, and you only took maybe 5 of them, 6 of them
I had very few 1 out of 4
from
attacks
range.
that game. I think those were mostly into heroes as well.
Yeah, 61% attack dice will do that to you.
Yeah, I didn't. I
That's really solid. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
like
almost 90 dice. Yeah. It's yeah, if it's a little bit less and my heroes don't just go down so quickly. Like Loxley went
mhm,
down in a couple punches, Ka went down in 2 shots. That sucked. That
yeah,
sucked. I needed Ka to like do like the whole premise of this build is that I'm mostly safe from range cuz Millerson is a tank.
mhm,
Because he can just soak up all that damage. And then when you came in to engage, the idea was that Ka gets in there and gets multiple attacks off, which are good attacks, but he missed both of his and then immediately died.
mhm,
So the theory of this build is sound. I think it definitely had a chance if the stats were equal. I really think it does. Even with Maniglodon
yeah,
on this map, that was the other thing. But the elves, I mean, the elves certainly weren't beating the Havoc, so
no,
this was the only. And I think, I don't know if the Brigands would have managed against the Cutters. I mean, I probably could have killed a squad before you engage me, and then I'm getting 2 attacks a turn. That's okay.
mhm,
Depends on what the
yeah. I mean,
Volcamecs do. But yeah,
I
Havocs were just like I was so certain. And I thought Brigands they could manage cuz the other thing is if you do shoot from range and you trade that's good for me actually.
mhm,
Cuz my heroes should be able to kill 4 Havocs and if we trade 1-to-1 on Brigands then it's just my heroes versus the Exiles and that's a pretty solid position for me.
yeah,
But I did trade 8 Brigands for the Havocs. I also traded
all your
all
heroes.
15 lives of my heroes.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
the Havocs just are like they're just a freaking stat block.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
and Maniglodin changes the math so much. Like it's actually crazy.
yeah,
It
yeah,
saved you
like
twice. Those would have been critical. Well, the Brigands have no glyph control, so this really was just a
yeah,
terrible map for them. I
mhm.
am sad I never got to use the wellspring water. Actually, I just realized. Oh no, it's you may roll.
You
Okay,
may, yeah.
yeah. So I don't.
I
I
would
was
have,
gonna say I should have been maybe adding wounds, but
I was gonna say, like, are you sure you don't want to roll for it? You can add two
Yeah,
attack.
yeah. Well, I was hoping like I was hoping I would be able to keep you taking ranged shots if I could kill them as they come in, or if some exploded, and then you'd
Hmm.
be forced to take range shots, and Millerson could soak up the damage and then heal on the wellspring water. It was gonna be the first good competitive use for wellspring water.
Yeah.
I was really excited to pioneer that,
All
and I
you
never
needed
got
was
the
a
chance. I never got the
all you
chance.
needed was a single space, 8 ranged hero that gets extra attacks when he's wounded.
Yeah, and can take damage from other friendly figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Skywell, R.I.P. Brigands. Hope someone else left their worst build to face your wizards. I mean, the problem is I just brought all of my builds I think are like below, like everyone in the top cut, every single one of my build is like below the worst build for everyone else. Like I was just like, "Oh, this is cool. I can build a wizard army." And then people are like, "Yeah, 6x stingers." And it's like, "Okay, okay. All right. Like, yeah, I guess that's pretty good too." I don't like there's just no chance. But yeah, it will be interesting now. Now we don't have a choice. Skywell, very cool, but polarized builds. Yeah, I mean the problem is, you know, the like 30 figure limit or whatever stupid figure limit it was this tournament really kind of hurt all of my hero focused builds. Um,
Hmm.
because I have 3x dwarves in mock, which is really like 10 dwarves in mock. I've got a handful of wizards. I've got only 8 brigands and 3 heroes, and I have like my 8-figure pirates army. Like it just doesn't. It just sucks that in Delta it feels like that still doesn't really hold up to squad spam. Like 4x
I,
fourth would still just like destroy everything I built, and that's kind of sad. But
I really
um,
want Delta to focus in on like those unique squad builds like Pirates and Ebon. I mean, I think Ebon's close to good, but I don't think I would bring it even in like a 4x4. Maybe in a 4x4, but it just feels too situational.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
it's I don't know, and it's tricky like. Um, some of those things like the pirate build being like stupid good into melee like
mm,
it's like one of those army archetypes is like how do you can't balance it for its worst matchups because then that's not really fair when it faces like knights or something like
mm.
yeah, it's interesting, but yeah, I also hope someone else left their worst build to face my wizards. Which actually, the wizards aren't my worst build. That's still, I think, the pirates. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was brigands. Although they held up pretty well today. I mean,
Mhm.
4x havocs is a fuck ton of havocs.
Hey, you could bring
Like,
Wizards to the OHS event if you like.
I already submitted my OHS build.
Oh yeah.
I submitted it
I
an hour after the tournament went up.
I have a
The
couple
moment
ideas.
the moment I saw it, I submitted Heracles Stingers and Barks, the usual.
Yeah,
Just
that
weird
sounds like
versions of
you.
them. Just really weird versions of them. Most of
Yeah.
them are like 100 points short. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah. Well, because, I mean, I still think Heracles and 2x Stingers, or maybe it was 3x Stingers, is like
3x are pretty
really
good.
strong in a 10
Hmm.
figure limit. I think Heracles is actually a crazy good figure.
You're
That's
probably gonna see a lot of large or huge
was it
figures.
was it 3x or was it 2x? Hold on. I
It would
actually
have to
don't
be
remember.
3x unless you, I don't
I
know.
think I went short because the Barks build it was like I only took 2 squads and then I took 2 heroes, which was a weird. Normally I just try and take all the squads, but that doesn't actually work. Although I didn't realize that until
Mm,
someone said something in the builder and I was like, "Oh crap." I didn't even look. I didn't even look at
yeah.
the figure limit before submitting. Oh, it is 3x stingers. Okay, that's still like 120 points down.
Yeah,
But it's crazy that like that genuinely seems so solid in a 10 figure limit, 3x stingers and Heracles.
it can definitely do work.
Like,
I mean, yeah.
and then yeah, the just only two Vark squads and two Vark heroes and Marku. That's also closer to the points. That's 455. So I'm only 45 points down there, but I actually feel like those also are crazy strong in 10 figure limit. The 10
I
figure
mean,
limit makes things weird, man.
yeah.
That makes
Like
things really weird.
if it was 12 figures, I'd feel a little bit more comfortable. But 10 figures is really low. Um, which is it's a neat. I'm glad that it's kind of like a simpler format. I mean, Bring Two is kind of divisive, but it I don't think I've seen Bring Two 10 figures 500 points standard. So
Yeah, well,
it's
yeah,
neat.
10 figure limit is just pretty rare to begin with. Um,
Yeah.
oop. But yeah, so I feel like 3x Stingers and Heracles would still just dominate Elf Wizards, but
Hmm.
maybe not. Heracles just destroys all Ganesh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
You'd have to
that's
pair with something worse.
yeah. Yeah. Even Varks could probably dominate uh the Wizards, depending on the composition. If they didn't have Jordan, Varks would have free reign to just stomp you.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it will be interesting. Yeah, we'll see. What else? Okay, what do people have left in this tournament too? What are my other 2-in-1s doing? Um, wow, there's a lot of us. All right, never mind. I'm too lazy to look. I guess we'll just find out next next game. I mean, again, I'm just glancing through all this stuff, and they all seem just so much better than the Elf Wizards. I don't know. Because there's just so many figures. What was the figure limit? 20 figures. Yeah. I don't know, man.
20 figs.
I don't know. It's tough. They need the right map too. There's one map that's so good for them. What is it? Is
In
it
this pool?
it's the one, it's like sand and there's like pockets of water, like single hex water spaces.
You're
Oh,
talking about Kinsland Spring?
maybe. I wish you could see. You
Is
should
it
be
like the
able
one
to
that's
see the maps during the tournament.
I agree.
That's this is not the first
Kinsland
time.
Spring is the one that's like it's
Yeah.
like sand, grass, and rock.
Yeah, Kinsland Spring. Yep. Because they
Yeah,
can
that's a
set
good
up
map.
they can set up on that 5 hex level 3 by their start zone, and they can hit both glyphs with ranged attacks.
Hmm.
And there's no other height. So
Yeah.
they're on max height, and you can cram 5 wizards on there and just blast away. Yeah,
Hmm.
that seems really good. I that map I'm hoping to draw on the next one, because that
I
would be
played
really good.
against I played against Hush That Fuss on that map, and it was like a range versus range uh
Oh
game.
yeah, was that that was Tagawa versus.
Arrogance.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of that game.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was an interesting matchup.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that was a very close game.
it was.
Yeah.
It felt like I had control of it, and then it kind of went like I think like
Ar-
he was like literally like 3 kills away from me having to play Hadamato Tar, and that would have been really bad for me because
I
he could just
was
fight
I
me all
was
day.
really rooting for that end game, because that would have been really funny.
God,
That would have been really funny, but
there's just no way I can like he can just stall me out and kill me. But yeah,
um
glad it didn't have to come to that.
Poor Adamoto. Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of counter strikes that didn't happen that felt like they should have.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, because
I,
the Arrogance disengage is like a weird ability counter.
hmm.
Um, yeah.
Yeah.
The map, I don't know. I've seen a couple games on it now. I'm not like I don't love the look of it, but maybe I'll have to play on it. I
I
don't know.
genuinely like. The only reason why I played TSAs in that was I was pretty certain he was going to go TSAs or Air, and I didn't want to play. I didn't want to play my Havocs into either of them
Oh yeah.
just yet.
Yeah. Yeah, Havoc's
Um,
into TSA is definitely not.
and
Um,
I just haven't played Goblin Cutters yet because I haven't want to. I don't want to run into like a special attack. So,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
all my
I
opponents have had
mean,
that
yeah.
special attack somewhere. So
Yeah.
I think
Um,
I might be one of the few people here who doesn't have a special attack anywhere in my four builds.
the
Oh no, Volks
Volks
have a
do.
special attack.
Yeah, short range special. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good tool to have specifically, especially with like the Tagawa being very prominent in Delta right now. Although
Hmm.
this was before, did they get a change in Delta? Yeah, there's 7 Tagawa builds.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good chunk of the field. That's 25%.
People
Uh,
saw Sky Whales TSA Army for three-headed Hydra and was like, I want to run that. Thank you.
yeah, Stingers are 9. That's gross.
Yeah.
Mezzos are only 2. Chasers are 7. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was the
I didn't like
well,
Chasers in this format.
maybe that variation is decent. I mean, when you have to have people come up with 4
Mhm.
different armies, there's bound to be a lot more overlap. So,
I just wish it
um,
wasn't like the exact same point total and around the same figure limit as the Scape Con three-headed Hydra, because like people just ripped all their armies from Scape
yeah,
Con, and like
yeah.
that's fine, but it's not like fun as like a pre-tournament uh build. I guess you have pre-releases and VC, but
I mean, yeah, the gallery all showed up. That's true.
galleries suck, man.
That's true.
I don't
Have
know.
the gallery won more than one game? Oops.
I don't know if the gallery have won a single game unless you
12 gallery builds. Jesus. Everyone
gallery
was
are
so
trash.
excited. Oh man, that's so funny. Yeah, how
Well,
did people not see that? Maybe I have like Swarm, hey, I won with gallery. Really?
okay.
Wow, oh yeah. Okay. So that's
Gallery times two
1 and
crackling runs
SRD
per.
was one more. But I know in the first
Mhm.
round there were six of them got played and 5 of them lost.
Wow.
That's like against like everything too, like stingers, chasers. They lost to my dwarves, Meagle. Like it didn't matter,
Yeah.
mock. It didn't matter what they were playing. And SRD won like a nail biter too. Like that easily could have been 0 and 6. I don't know how close
Jeez.
Swarm's game was, but yeah, I like I had someone I I still remember I had someone talking to me at the last Lincoln seasonal. I guess it was the store champs technically or whatever. Um, and they were like talking to me. We were talking about some of the upcoming releases, and this is a player who's like uh not brand new, but like in terms of competitive scape, like pretty new. A lot of like just kind of the things like army building hasn't gotten there yet. Like armies aren't quite optimized and things like that.
Sure.
Like that stage of player that hasn't quite caught up with the meta. And they were talking to me how like pumped they were for Gallery, because they can move Awasha and they can move the Kraken links. And I was like, I was like, yeah, I don't know. 2 defense is kind of bad. And then like they finally hit the boards and just get destroyed. Like Yeah, it seems like it's funny. It seems really obvious in hindsight, but people had to learn the
Well,
hard way, I suppose.
I
And
mean,
the
I
other thing is, it's bad when you haven't been priced for Delta and you still suck. That's like Zenithrax
yeah,
level of suck.
yeah.
That's
I had a hunch that they weren't that good, because I had been playtesting the like High Dune Scorpions for SOV, and the Scorpions are kind of like the gallery in reverse, minus like the advanced stuff. But like the gallery kind of do like the under like because the Scorpions, they have that ability where like they they can't roll more than two defense dice when they have edge. And from my playtesting, I recognized that if you have any range in your army, you just take low ground and shoot up into them, and they can max roll two defense. It's a very degenerate gameplay. Um, and the thing with Gallery is that they do get height advantage, so they'll have three defense on height, but their title advance encourages them to keep moving ahead, and most competitive maps are kind of just like a big swath of level 2 with a bunch of level 3 and 4, and so, like, you're just making your defense worse by, like, doing that. Yeah, you get 4 activations a turn, but, like,
oh yeah.
you're not you're kinda just feeding yourself into your opponent.
Well,
If
and four activations a turn, like at this stage in the game, is really nothing special
Right.
for a melee like squad specifically. When the activations are so fragile and don't really hit that hard because it's a melee
Mhm.
unit, you should really never be getting height on your opponent if your opponent is playing them properly. I think I've said this on stream before or maybe on Discord. This feels like an army that will like clean up at locals and then people will bring them to like an actual competitive event and like get crushed. Because
Yeah.
it's like a
Uh,
unit that people won't know how to play against, and then they'll like try and take height and shoot into low ground, and the gallery will get that sweet four defense, and then like yeah, the moment you play like a good player, which is on all online now,
mhm.
um, then they just get smushed. I mean, it was kind of annoying playing into them with non-bonding melee because they got height pretty quickly, and then the map I was on had just no like even ground to set up on, so it was really hard to develop. Um,
Mhm.
but I still and the sad thing is my dice were bad enough. I actually didn't trade evenly. I traded one less dwarf for one for the same
Uh,
amount of gallery, which is sad because the drop from three defense to two defense is so big. I just whiffed a ton of attacks, but it still didn't matter because then they can't do anything to mock. Uh,
mhm.
yeah, it's yeah, you take a ranged build and you sit from even ground and you just annihilate them, or you just go to height anyway. Like legitimately,
Right.
you still just shoot them from height. Because I saw like I watched Roguescaper and Fuzing's game on this map. What was it called? King Kinsland Spring.
Mhm.
And Roguescaper was taking like the pockets of level one to, I mean, to guarantee that he got the defense bonus basically, because everywhere else is above level zero. But then Fuzing would just shoot down like yeah, it's a 4v4 instead of a 3v2, so that's technically a little bit better, but that's still really good odds to kill. And if you don't kill it because that gallery is on low ground on that level 0, they couldn't climb out fast enough with 5 move to actually get to the stingers that were shooting them.
Right.
So there's basically there's like no good way to play them. Like yes, they get some protection against range moving up if range wants to take height.
Mm-hmm.
But even if range does take height, like in some instances, they can be taking height from a safe location anyway. And like you get an extra two defense, so you're getting an extra like 0.66 shields, and they're
Mm-hmm.
getting an extra zero point 0.5 skulls. So like the difference is really slim. Like the change it's
Right.
making from like a 3v2 to a 4v4 is not a ton. Yeah, they're just bad. I don't know.
They would have been cool if they had like bonding or some like range 4 or something. They maybe that would make them too good, but like I I don't know.
It's
They just
yeah, and like in theory it feels like Awashia is good for them to have a range component, but she takes 2 turns to like get that range special activating.
mhm.
And in the meantime, like I played I was testing for the upcoming CCL with Jacob, and I ran like full Ice and X, and we were testing a bunch of stuff for him, and he likes Awashia a lot. He wanted to play Awashia, which is well known.
Mhm.
Big Awashia fan, and I was like, well, the God synergy with the gallery, like you could try it. And I didn't lose a figure other than like one Necrotech and maybe an Acolyte or two. 'Cause like they just I mean, even with the four defense, like Iron Lich and Scaverin just got to height and then just blitzed through shit. I mean, it's just so
Yeah.
easy to kill them.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like, oh my God, yeah, it was a it was utter destruction. Owashia is the only one that really did any damage. Because her special is good. She got up on a little level 1 perch and started shooting stuff, and like she was doing damage, but it was literally just a game of like, can I chew through all the gallery before I get to Awashia? And the answer
Mhm.
was yes, and then I killed Awashia too.
Yeah.
So like I the design was just not good. It's possible that they get a fierce or whatever the other thing is you need to be a fierce figure that like actually makes them good.
Mhm.
I don't know what that kind of figure would look like. I think there's a
Or unfathomable.
potential. Unfathomable, that's what the other one was. It's possible they get another unfathomable figure that
Mhm.
I don't know, gives him like a defense buff or something, like gives +1 defense to all adjacent gallery or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like something that has passive synergy. Actually, that would be great because that's a movable defense buff. So they'd have some really nice cross synergy there with the title advance to reposition their shield.
Yeah,
Doesn't
the
have to be a defense buff, could be a movement, but I mean it has to be some kind of buff because like the fact that they're in Delta and they suck so bad, like that's a huge tell.
mhm.
That's a huge tell. I mean that yeah, they're gonna have to go down a little bit. So in regular pricing, they're just unplayable. Um, but in their defense, they were like the only pre-release stuff to show up.
Yeah. Honestly, like after like post Gen Con, I'm starting to become a like Nuki believer. I know they're not pre-released, but like they are actually fairly good for what you're paying for them. Um,
Interesting.
like I definitely want to try them out more in future tournaments.
I really like the Skywell. Not gonna lie, I don't think they've been played super well. Oh, the gallery, not as crap as their results are showing. I mean I don't disagree necessarily, but also like I don't know that it would have changed a ton of games. And I felt like Mega Silver played pretty pretty well against me. I mean that was an extremely close game. Um, That came down that a lot of that came down to dice because we were rolling, with Mock and the Krakens, we were rolling so many dice per turn. It was a lot of variance, but like that,
Mm-hmm.
he played them pretty well, I think, and they still lost to 12 dwarves in Mock. Like 16 of them just mowed down. They're very satisfying to kill. I will say that from an opponent's perspective, really fun to play against. Cause wow, is that satisfying? Just killing four figures a turn without
Mm-hmm.
without issue. It's pretty fun. I'll be honest. It's pretty
I
fun to
love it.
kill. It's pretty fun to kill those guys. So yeah. Sky will also think you want a 5-2 ratio. Oh, so you're saying there's not enough gallery. I mean, yeah, the more, the more the merrier for the movement benefit for sure. Um, but yeah, I mean, that's how many figures is that? 22 figures? I guess, yeah. Those high figure limit tournaments aren't that uncommon, I suppose. Um, but yeah, I mean any range. Are they really the only pre-release that made it in? What about any of the is Kane a pre-release?
No, he's out.
He is out. Oh, okay. I don't have him. Oh, that was in the gallery build. That's
You're not
interesting.
missing out on much. He doesn't really do
Yeah, poor
anything.
guy with no synergy. He'd
Like.
be a cool draft figure. Bring to.
Mhm.
I like the tech. He just, yeah. Swarm. I see there's no faith in my glorious 3x3 build. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, that's true. Yeah. I mean, there's not. Oh, Channa is a pre-release. Yeah,
Mhm.
Channa I think is super solid. Um,
I I wanted to ask
I
her
like
like
her a
what was the
lot.
play on Chana in your build because she can't take a turn.
She
Like
can
you have to.
heal. She can heal elf wizards.
Yes,
Yep.
but you have to activate her to do that, and
Yeah. Yeah.
like
I
I
mean,
like I don't know.
yeah. I
Like
had 30 points left over. And
uh,
I hadn't used Marku yet, but the synergy seemed like, if in an end game, if there's one turn of a pause and I come in and like I heal Haddock for a wound or something or Ulganesh, that's pretty massive.
yeah,
Um,
that's
yeah,
true.
and her stats aren't terrible. So yeah, for a 30-point filler, the synergy was cool. I've actually been talking. All right, I'm gonna spoil uh what I think is potentially, and there's, it's got to be the right point total, it's got to be the right figure limit, it's got to be the right format. Potentially, I
Mhm.
think there's some very strong synergy with Channa and the Arrowgruts. And that should come as no surprise to people off the
Yeah.
cuff
Mhm.
because Beast can bond with the Arrowgruts. Now you say, well, Ryan, you need an elf wizard or any wizard in order to be able to activate Channa. And I say, okay, in both Delta and regular pricing, there's one extremely cheap wizard that will do nothing for the rest of your build except create a beast healing engine with Channa for 50 points. I mean, think about it. You run out with Mimring, you start
Uh-huh.
blasting away with careless abandon. Mimring takes 3 wounds. You run back with Mimring to your start zone. Maybe shoot out another fire line because you're feeling gutsy. Arrowgruts move up into your Raylan Swag Rider screen, and then you start bonding with Channa to heal Mimring back to full.
Mhm.
I think there's potential. Wow,
You're
people
saying do
in the
this
chat
with Rack
disagree
Shot or
with
a
with
wash?
Quintella. you take the turn with Channa the Beast as the Arrowgret turn. Well, you have your Swag Rider pod set up, right? I mean,
Oh, yeah. Oh, duh.
yeah,
Okay.
people, I don't think people are, you don't lose the turn. So,
Huh.
okay. So,
Yeah.
so you would bond with Channa, who,
Yes.
because you have an elf wizard
Yes.
within
Okay.
you know, 5 spaces, you can put Quintella in your start zone wherever you think
Hmm.
Mimring should come back to. And then you take a turn with Channa and you've got a 45% chance to heal a wound on Mimring. Skywell, 50 points to whiff a bunch of healing rolls. If you get 2 in standard points, you have fulfilled their value. If you heal Mimring for 2 wounds, you have fulfilled their value. That is 60 points worth of healing. In standard points, it's more in Delta. I think there. I mean, imagine Krug runs out, does a shit ton of damage. You get him to 6 wounds, which is like, you know, he clears out whatever's around him. Arrowgrets run out to screen, and you start to run Krug back, and you take a couple turns, and you heal Krug back down to 4, and suddenly he's ready to ramp up again.
I I do
Skywell.
think that you have to consider like the like you're foregoing your attack, your bonding attack that
Oh
which
yeah.
it
I mean,
I mean
Skywell 2x swags. I mean, yeah, that's that's the trade-off for sure. But like
I
healing,
like the build.
I people, yeah, Skywell, I'd love to see you do it. Just don't think I will. All right, yeah, next chance I get. I mean, I couldn't have done, I was hoping the next OHS season I could have done it, but I'm spoiling this. I'm spoiling this build because I think I genuinely think it will surprise people.
Yeah.
I think you all really underestimate how painful it would be to put 4 wounds on Mimring, and then Mimring runs away and starts to heal back to full while you try to chip through the 5 defense Swags and 4 defense
Mm.
Arrowgrets. Swarm, I could see Murden, Channa, but that's too expensive. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, to
Mm.
boost the Channa roll for wounds on for wounds on Murden. That's pretty funny actually.
Hmm.
No, I think the cheapest option with Quintella as the 20-point check to be able to activate Channa's healing. A 12 or higher, people are so shocked. 12 or higher is not that hard to hit like 2 or 3 of them in a row, and all of a sudden Mimring's back to full health in a round. Like I really don't think because
I
the
really
thing, like you're still getting turns with the arrow gruts. Like the
Mhm.
arrowgrets are still doing stuff. That's the big part of it versus having like uh you know, Kelda in your start zone or something, right? Like you're still getting bonding turns. And you know, if you miss the first 2 healing rolls and your opponents run in, your next turn is on arrowgrets, you can switch to whatever you need to. Like it doesn't have to be Channa. Like you have the bonding flexibility there. Yeah, it doesn't, like if you miss the first one and your opponent is rushing in and they set up another nice fire line for you, like just take the fire line, right? You don't have to bond with Channa, but you have the flexibility because she's a beast. I think Channa's super solid, and obviously in a Dryand wizard build, I think she's probably their best bonder right now.
You think
Healing,
China's better than like Anshu or
oh yeah, healing. I mean, again, like you heal a Washia 1 wound and you fulfilled her points. Like
I don't know.
that's so
I
good.
I I
It's really like
I
she,
I've
yeah.
I've played with Chana. I've played against Chana. I think her best build is with Hallowed Shot, just because you get the extra turn. So if you whiff the heal, you still have like a different thing that you can bond with. Um,
Oh sure.
and the fact that like you can heal up ice trolls with Chana, like and have them with Hallowed Shot, like it's not a bad play. But I don't know. Like I sometimes Chana just doesn't ever roll higher than a 12. You see that with like exiles, and you see that with like ninjas.
Oh, that's
Um,
true. I mean,
so it, it's it's a play. I will say that.
well, yeah, I think her best build, yeah, I mean, whatever wizard you want to pair it with, I think her best build is in the way that the Dryads were designed to be played, which is plug and play. Like
Mm,
putting a Washia into a build that needs range or something.
sure.
Because you can like 6 range plus some attack of 4 is a really strong special. And
Hmm.
so if your army wants to sit back, you can, the fact that you have healing, like your opponent can't just stall out, like your opponent can't occasionally send in one figure to do a smack while it develops something else. Like it's gonna create different decisions because you need to do a lot of damage very quickly to Awasha, or you could lose all your progress, or
Hmm.
whatever it is. I think Halusha is also a pretty solid option there, just because he has so many lives. Like healing that many lives on a figure like that
Yeah.
is solid. So then like Channa starts to become a juicy target for attacks, and that of course changes the game. Um, versus like yeah, the offense, the incredible offense of Anshu, 2 attacks of 2.
Hmm.
Um, I don't think for 20 more points. Um, Skywell, I've seen someone attempt Channa with Halushia before.
He's talking about me.
Yeah,
Keyword is attempt there.
yeah, it was an
It was
attempt.
also a multiplayer game, so there's that.
Oh,
But
yeah, that's
I think
quite a
what
different.
I think Chana healed like 2 wounds off of Halushia, and that meant that I wasn't taking turns with Anshu,
Oh,
which I probably
Skywell
would have
said
rather.
great bows are also pre-release. Oh yeah, there's 4 of those builds.
Great
Um,
bows are not like I mean I think Chris won with great bows, but
yeah, he did. He
it was a nail
beat
biter.
those were he has the best great bow builds though. Everyone else has
Hmm.
too many great bows. Great
Yeah,
bows times 5, that's too many. Great bows times 3 is too many. Yeah. Yeah, Chris had the correct amount of great bows. 2x great bows I think is more than enough. 3x at maximum. 3x at absolute
yeah.
maximum depending on the points. But
Which is great for me as a consumer because I don't give a shit about the Scions. Like,
uh oh, is that the box they come in? Oh.
yeah.
Uh
Uh,
dude, baby dragons. They are cute, but they are terrible.
I can't lie that they're
Oh,
cute.
that I forgot about. Yeah, the Scions won build and it lost.
It lost against me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
yeah.
They are
And
wow, they were bad. Yeah.
and if I'm being completely honest, I think Zelrig did the majority of the work there into my dwarves,
Yeah. Well,
but
yeah. I
it
mean,
was
attacks of 2 into 3 is something. Man,
and
those
he
stats are
and he had a
so
favorable
bad.
map too. So like
Yeah.
that's them on a good map for them, and I still won pretty
It was pretty
safely.
comfortably. Yeah. Yeah. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
I had a full squad of dwarves left, and
and like full life Meagle basically, right?
Meagle
Or
had one
close.
life left.
Oh, oh, okay.
I
Never
actually don't know
mind.
where he is. Did he die in this game? I don't think he
Skywell,
died.
Great Bow seems like a cool online unit. Uh, I'm not totally sure what you mean by that. I mean, like, yeah, they don't have any way to keep track of wounds either, but that's nothing new. Uh, that's just every figure that has come out, which I guess this is the first multi-life common squad, so that sucks. But just put magnets. That's what I'm doing. It works pretty well. It's a pain. I mean, the fact that the community has to engineer a better game is pretty sad. Um,
It's really
oh, Swarm,
frustrating.
I'm guessing like you don't have to spend money on them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see, I see. That's I don't have any common squads for Renegade Scape currently. I don't know that I plan to just because wow, that's so much money. I mean, I'm glad people are like having a good time, but I'm still a broke grad student. Like I they pay me in Monopoly money. Did you know that? The value of the money I can get is what I can sell the paper for. So it's not good. It's not good. I don't,
Yeah.
yeah. I only buy I only buy Heroscape 5 months after their release when they come out on sale on Miniature Market, the unpainted versions.
Hmm.
Um, because then then I can get them for like 30 to 40% of what Renegade sells them for full price. Uh, yeah.
Honestly, the worst like value boxes for this recent wave was like Scavarith and Kane being separate. Like Kane is definitely worse because he has no bonding, but like both of them could have easily fit in the same box.
You
They
wait,
they did not.
you have to pay $45 for each of them, or is it 35?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's 45.
Oh my God, what a ripoff. Jesus. It's
Yeah.
so funny. People were like literally as recently as like 4 months ago, people were like, "Hey, at least we're not, you know, at least we're not paying Warhammer prices." That's been such a at least it's not Warhammer prices. Bitch, yes
People are
it
still saying
is.
that.
Yes it
People are
is. $45 for a single figure is Warhammer prices. That's
yeah,
crazy.
but Ryan, they don't come in sprues and they don't come pre-painted,
Oh my
okay?
God.
Or they don't come yeah,
Yeah, that's well, wait,
they do come pre-painted.
does the what's the pre-painted price for Scavrant?
I think that's the 45 is the pre-painted. 40 or
Oh, okay.
45 is the unpainted is like
Upcoming release.
30 or 25. I forget like cuz I know that inflation changed
Uh
some things
40 is unpainted for like Widow and Dreadnoughts right now.
and
Let's
it's like what 60
see.
for pre-painted.
Where is oh, I don't see.
Are you in
Oh, here it
boiling
is.
tension or
Oh, I had to scroll down quite a ways. $30 for unpainted. Yeah. Jesus.
wow.
40 for fully painted. That's crazy. It sucks that they're it really sucks that they're subsidizing their lack of profits from the unpainted or from for the painted with the unpainted prices.
Yeah.
Like I
One
wish they just charged $20 for the unpainted and $50 for the painted because I personally
agreed.
am not buying painted. So it would benefit me personally.
I
Um
like one thing that I'm worried about too for like retails is like played and like that they're gonna it's gonna end up
wait.
in the same like scenario as old Heroscape where they have a bunch of hero packs that like don't get sold. I was like that the place that I went to on Sunday, the tournament that I won, they had Heroscape. Um and I picked up a lava set because I didn't have one. But I was also like maybe thinking about getting a Tanuki's crab set. I didn't see any there. There was some acolytes, but then there was like 5 boxes of impaired arcane,
Uh
and like I'm like, how are you gonna move the? They're not gonna. They're gonna sit on the shelves until like they get until he gets bonding, which I think they will. But even still, it's like these are one-time purchases, so you don't
yeah.
need a crap ton of canes collecting dust on your shelves for months. Um,
Yeah, it's really uh if you're like a collector, if you're in it to collect like 2x max, one painted and one unpainted. But you can't even
mhm,
get the unpainted at your local game or the painted at your local game store.
right.
So, yeah, I know like I feel bad. My store was like really excited to stock Heroscape and I haven't ordered anything from them because they're selling
Oh,
at retail and I just like I'm sorry, I just can't afford to pay like
mm.
$200 for a master set. Like that's crazy. Sky, well, that would explain why you were in Canada before EscapeCon. Yeah, the exchange rate for Monopoly money is better up there. Um, yeah, Skywell, I
Yeah.
just wish I could afford trade sets. I mean, yeah, I haven't even looked. I've never bought a piece of terrain from AOA. I probably never will. Until
Genuinely,
they
the
go
only
on
reason
sale
why
when the until they go on sale when the you know, when the line like, you know, when Heroscape like inevitably goes out. Although I don't know, maybe Heroscape will turn into Warhammer. It will just like it will be a 30-year run of figures. We'll grow old. We'll retire with Heroscape.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think the industry is in a great place right now. Um, due to like certain like political events in the United States, but maybe they'll ride the wave. I also have you heard about some sort of I don't think it was a lawsuit. What's it like a bankruptcy that Renegade is on the hook for?
I don't know anything about that, and honestly, I don't. I would need to know more about what that is. Like,
I'm not a finance guy. Uh
yeah, same.
uh there was a huge like game distributor. Renegade Games named in the Diamond Comics bankruptcy as guarantor of $40 million loan for Diamond. Uh, Skywell, they are only somewhat connected to it as far as I know. And Harama blows the connection bigger than it really seems to be. Well, yeah, that's not a surprise. I don't know what guarantor means. I mean,
It
like
basically means if.
they don't owe the money unless Diamond Comics doesn't pay up, but like why wouldn't they?
Hmm.
I also don't know why you would volunteer to be stop. I don't know why you would volunteer to be the guarantor or something like that. What do they own Diamond Comics? I don't know. Yeah, maybe
Mm,
maybe that's not actually an issue. I mean, apparently Heroscape sales are doing great for now, but I am curious to see when people just have like no money, how sustainable this model is.
yeah.
Because even like now, granted, like working with Renegade really soured the whole release for me, which is kind of sad. But like I gotta be top fraction of a percent of like Heroscape players in terms of collection size, in terms of hours played per week, in terms of like things done, contributed for the community. And like I haven't bought Heroscape since April, and I won't maybe until like Christmas. Like that's I don't know. I don't know. But maybe people are just
Yeah.
wealthier than I am. That might be the
Some.
key, but I don't think I'm the only one feeling like there's just no money for to spend $1,000 on plastic every 3 months.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally what
Because
it's
that's
gonna
what it would
be
be if you
soon.
bought every wave pre-painted. It's got to be up
Repainted
there.
and multiple sets of. Like some people like
Oh yeah, because
genuinely
comics.
buy like
Yeah,
5x of each squad, and that
yeah.
I just do not understand. I haven't bought
Oh
any of the
yeah. I
commons aside from the acolytes, and that's because I knew I only needed like times two of them.
Swarm. I feel like the releases are too close to one another. Actually, you know what? That just I think Renegade would disagree with you on that one. Like,
It's so
it's
much.
it's a big thing. I didn't make this connection until now. I've always thought of this as like a mobile game thing, having your whales, right? Like having the people that most of your money you only make on a handful of players because they spend like $6,000 on Marvel Strike Force every month or whatever. Like the people that are just like absurdly either wealthy or like actually going into debt for your mobile game. One of which is fine, another of which is an ethical discussion for another time. But there's a tendency to cater your game towards the whales, because that's where you make the bulk of your money. Like if 80% of your money comes from the whales, of course you're gonna over time, like out of the necessity of capitalism, you're gonna start to, uh, change your game. Like you're gonna make your game so that it appeals more to whales. Well, the like one of the number one complaints of people that play these games that pander to whales is that the releases of new goop orbs or player characters or like whatever it is, new things that you can buy are so frequent that they're unable to keep up. And so they complain like, well, I log into the game, I play my things, I get my little XP, but like I'm falling behind on like, because all this new meta changing stuff comes out every 2 weeks. You release three new superheroes into the game to fully max out. That's going to take like a month or whatever, and these whales will buy whatever goop orbs they need to fully upgrade the hero the second they buy it. And that's how the game is making the most money. So they're just going to keep churning out more and more content as fast as they can because they're appealing to the whales. So I actually think from Renegade's perspective, if they could do it faster, they would. Like I genuinely think because this is an insane release schedule. Like this
Mhm.
is a crazy release schedule. We already have almost half of the units, like in terms of number of the units, we already have almost half of what all of Classic Scape was. Like we're up to like almost like 70 or something now, right? Like it's
Something crazy
something
like that.
crazy like that in 2 years or less. When did it technically was it
20, it like officially released like summer of 2024.
oh shit. So 1 year we already have so many units.
Yeah,
And
because we were getting
that's why like that and like yeah, because they don't expect you personally as any one person to be able to afford this. Like I genuinely like I don't think Skywell. I do think the casual market is way bigger than competitive players know, but the casual market is not buying $1,000 of Heroscape every 3 months. The casual market is buying like one box, but they only care about that one player that buys $1,000 worth of Heroscape and makes up for 40 other casual players. So of course they're just going to keep churning out. Of course they want to pop out $40 a box commons because those players they're gonna buy it no matter what. I've said this before, Renegade can make a literal poop emoji common squad and people would buy 5x of those little poop emojis. So of course you're gonna pump this stuff out
yeah.
as much as possible. Skywell, which is part of why I don't understand the official competitive scene. Well, when you use the word official, do you mean Renegade Scape? It's hard to like. Yeah, the word official is really funny when it's just like objectively bad and worse, and it's like two or three people making decisions. Like that's also what I don't understand. Just because the company logo is slapped on it, like the second someone owns the licensing, people will bow down to whatever they put out. That's really funny to me. And we haven't even reached the GI Joe release alongside real releases. Yeah, that's that's another 2 dozen units getting pumped out, like 30 units. So like yeah, of course they want to just put out as much as they possibly can because that's how it, like they'll just make more money from like the people that will be able to keep up. They'll just make more and more money from the people. Like if they put out the GI Joe, then all of those whales are just gonna spend an extra $300 to get that, to get all those figures. Like that's just like there's not a world where they don't pay that money. because it's only the normal consumers that actually have to think about like budgeting and like spending for the month and like how often can you spend money on things that aren't necessities. Like this is a big reality for like a lot of Americans right now. But like again, why would Renegade care? Like why would they cater to those people when 80% of their money comes from the top like 10% of their buyers, right? So yeah, I think I if Renegade had their way, it'd be once a month. Like that'd be the Tommy would have a real hard time keeping up with OSTs, like allowing pre-release stuff. It'd be really confusing, but they would do it. I think they would. Yeah. Anyway, wow, what a monologue that was. Holy cow. Yeah. I hadn't made that connection before. I've always thought of that as an issue for like mobile games. Um, because the monetization there is like always rampant, but the monetization here is pretty blatant as well.
Hmm.
Because yeah, $40 for a single figure is so bad. Um, man, especially when the paint jobs look that bad. That's the other thing. That's just insulting. Like Imperator Kane, how is he gonna just be riding like a dorky little stove looking mech? Like, come on. You could have put a decal on the
Hmm.
side at least. It's just black. The whole thing's just black. Oh wait. Oh, the oven face, was that intentional? Hold on. I've never really looked closely at the figure. How do I
The oven face.
on the front of his mech?
Oh,
It's got a little stovetop
I
face.
mean, cars all have faces, don't they? It might just be one of those things.
This is this is their secret collab with the Cars IP.
Yeah.
Next up is Tow Mater and Lightning
Did
McQueen, but first came Imperator Kane.
Did you hear
It's so
like
funny.
the original idea behind the Vorids?
I from like Avalon Hill.
Well, Doc was we were talking about it at like um the painting thing at ScapeCon, and he said
Oh,
that like the Vorids were basically supposed to be like really tiny dudes like inside of like small vehicles, like
oh, that's cute.
like basically so small that you couldn't see them, almost
Oh,
Vorids.
oh, so
Um,
they're like secretly controlling these mechs and
yeah,
things.
and I think somewhere it got lost in the shuffle of like from ideas to like concept art or whatever. But yeah,
Oh,
you could have had like Decker and like a little tiny drill dozer or whatever instead of a big old mole with a drill gun.
Skywell. Doc's idea for what they'd look like would have been sick. Normal sized animals. Yeah, that would have been cool. I
Mm-hmm.
agree. Um, I mean, you know, his all-terrain fighting vehicle, but like he would drown, right? It's not all-terrain. Oh, is water
Well,
terrain? Do you count water as terrain? Like,
you can't underground movement over water.
oh, I was talking about the bio for Kane.
Oh, I don't. I
It's
have no idea
it's
what
it
Kane's bio
calls
is.
it calls his mech his all-terrain fighting vehicle.
Hmm.
Um,
I know in the
I don't
back of Kane's box they have a raising Cane's joke.
no, no way.
Yeah,
Come on.
I can pull the box if you want me to
Yeah.
read it.
Why do they wait? They have different stuff on the back of the boxes then?
I don't know. Maybe it's in the bio on
Oh,
Renegade
yeah,
something
they have the little like yeah,
something
things
like
about like what the unit does. Yeah.
yeah. Besides, like
Um
who doesn't want to raise a little cane or something like that is what it says. It's really bad.
Jesus.
It's really
Jesus.
bad.
Who Oh my God, the love for puns is unending. I still can't get over the Highlander shit. That's so dumb. The whole naming scheme at Jenga, like you just have to name your events for what they are. Like you can't do that. Like if this tournament was named like uh uh you know I don't know, Delta dirt biking because it was 4x4, like an
Hmm.
ATV, like it'd just be confusing and dumb.
Right.
Oh man. I mean like double-edged sword, like that makes sense because you play your army and then it slices you, but
Hmm.
I like that they have quotes from Imperator Kane. I
You said those.
I Uh, Skywell, Highlander is a format name in other games as well. Then they're wrong and dumb as well. I don't know what else to say. Um, I I like I wait. So it's the morning of the siege of Fort Buckthorn, and then they have a quote immediately after the siege of Fort Buckthorn, being like, "Well, Mr. Harrigan, if you don't help me, we might fight." And then right after being like, well, well, Mr. Harrigan, we fought and I won. That's so funny. Oh my God. Uh,
God.
I mean, yeah, the bios, don't get me wrong, Jeremy does a much better job writing the bios from a technical perspective. I like 100%, so much better written, no like confusing like erratic sentences, um like but the material he has to work with, I just feel bad for him, like cuz he really
It's
like there's only so much like don't uh, this isn't a slight to Jeremy, this is just a fact. Like most writers with any sort of experience could write something as good as this. Like you can take George R. R. Martin and tell him to write about this, and he won't produce a bio that much different within like the structure and confines of the format he has to write in. Like it has to be this many words, it has to say this many different things, and you have this word limit to do it, and it has to follow this story. Like the style will be a little bit different, but like the quality is not going to change a lot. Like now at this point what they need to work on is not making the actual storyline so dumb. Like just the ideas behind these units are are just so goofy. Um, yeah, which I don't really blame them for not putting that effort into it because there
Mhm.
wasn't really that much effort in Classic Scape. I think they actually shot themselves in the foot. I genuinely think they should have gone the Classic Scape route and just been like, we don't care about lore. You can get like one sentence and you can fill in the rest.
I
I
think
think that would
that
have
was
saved them a lot of trouble.
I agree, but with the uh like people that are involved, I just don't think that would have ever been the case.
I
Um
mean,
and I'm not
yeah,
saying that's like I mean, I don't get anything out of the lore, but like I also think that the time and energy can be spent elsewhere. People enjoy lore, but I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
It
It
it's
started with Encarmine on the Discord, who was like so hyped about this game. I think that's awesome, but I think his vision for the story, he wanted to like share all of it, and obviously none of that is canon. But I think that carried over then, and Renegade was like, oh, people were excited about like what he was doing with the lore, so people must want more lore. Like if we're gonna modernize this game, lore is a really important part of like most games now for some reason, and so we have to do this too. But I don't think Carmine was necessarily correct about that. People do not play Heroscape for the lore. They just don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They just do not. And so like the crazy thing is like if you take out everything, if you leave in this first quote and cut it off right there after morning of the siege of Fort Buckthorn, I think that is genuinely like a badass bio.
Hmm.
That's a cool quote. It like you have like just from all the little pieces here, you have so much in your imagination already. And that's all you need. And you're like, okay, Imperator Kane is like a cool dude who's willing to do whatever he needs to do to like mechanize the future and a battle is like about to happen because it's the morning of the siege. So obviously I know a
Hmm.
battle is about to happen. Like and leave it at that. Like and then I don't know, put out like a lore book or something that's actually like really, really well done where the creator has more freedom. But like
Hmm.
just and then you mirror the classic lore, like the one the one sentence like about how cool the unit is. And I don't think anyone would have been like, please, I need more. I need more lore. I need more
We're
lore.
starving out here.
I don't please. Skywell, I think
Yeah.
someone wanted to do something personally after they couldn't ruin the mechanical designs. Yeah, the early bios before they hired on
Early bios
Jeremy,
were
those were a nightmare. Oh
travesty.
man. Those yeah, those were that was actually a tragedy. Yeah. Um
There was some self-inserty stuff there that I just wasn't really like a big fan of. Like,
oh
I do think it's funny that Raylan and Leviathan are officially lesbians, and like that's hey,
wait,
I'll roll with the
really?
LGBT,
When did they
but yeah,
confirm that? What? I thought it
the,
was like
I'm pretty sure
like
like
good friends, like, which
I mean
is a
like
trope, but
put your your reading glasses on or whatever like you can read between the lines.
oh, okay. I mean, to be honest, I haven't taken much look at the new. Oh, Skywell
I
confirmed on Discord, so just chatting really. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I was just
So
chatting.
again, one person's headcanon that is now going to be taken as like set in stone
Yeah.
because unfortunately, like that's how much power these like two or three people have. That's crazy. And also, I actually don't like that.
I
To
mean,
wait. To be clear, not because they're lesbian. I think
yeah,
that's
no.
fine.
I roll with the
I
LGBT.
oh yeah, for sure. That's totally cool.
Whatever.
I thought it was way cooler to just have them be like a couple badass women working together. This is like the
Yeah.
inverse Bechdel test. Like,
Right.
why couldn't they just have like worked together? Like they had
And
to like be a couple. I don't know. I mean, that's
and
fine. Like you could just have like why don't you just have like why
I'm
don't
gonna
you
call it now
just
too. By the way, I'm gonna call it now too. One of them's gonna die, just like every like
every
every
sapphic love story?
yeah,
What
exactly.
why don't you just make two original characters that are like a lesbian couple? Like what about
Yeah.
you should have just had like Ziamara and Milky or wait, was that the pair? What was the pair that was like the two Ular? Was that Ziamara and Milky?
Milky and
I think so.
Zamara.
Like why didn't you just have them be a couple like in the lore? That's
Might be
fine.
sis. They might be
Why do they
sisters,
have to like
but
go fall in love? Like the fact that they're
yeah.
both women doesn't make that any less dorky. If it was like Sergeant Drake and Leviathan, that'd be
Well, I
super
think it's like
dorky.
the first canon Heroscape relationship too, which like
Everyone else
is
is
something.
smoldering singles. Um
Yeah, well, my thing is like it just doesn't really matter for a war game or
yeah,
a
yeah,
skirmish
yeah.
game.
Skywell says too much love in my wargame lore. Yeah.
Yeah, live, love,
I
Leviathan.
genuinely think unless there's like a mechanical reason, like Ziamara like protects Milky. Oh, Cyprian and Sonya. Yeah, I think that's a perfect way of doing it.
Oh yeah,
There's actual like a mechanical like the theme there is so strong. It's incredible. Those are incredible designs. So do something like that. So have them, don't just have them be like, well, they're dating now, and then like
Hmm.
Raylan V6 has like the if Leviathan dies, Raylan takes 2 wounds or something. Like that's so ridiculous. I don't think, are they really the only other couple? Cyprian and Sonia. Uh
think so.
my Miss of Valhalla about Deadeye Dan had him in a loving relationship, but
Otonashi has a lover outside of Valhalla,
oh,
I
okay.
think.
Yeah, I think it's probably the case that most of these people had significant others outside of the game before they died. I mean, you have so many like unnamed characters too, all the
Right.
squads and things. Skywell, like Leviathan's clear army card design of very much following Utgar. Yeah, there is a father-daughter pair in the elf wizards, not lovers. Oh yeah, but like a relationship. Well, and Taylor and Leviathan, obviously.
Hmm.
That's still that like twist. I can't get over that, man. I can't get over
It's
that. And the
silly.
fact that they confirmed it in the lore where she was just like, yeah, sorry for stabbing all of those Jandar warriors. But you know, had to had to do it, had to convince, you know, had to be convincing. Like she really was out there just like killing good people to like do what exactly? Like to get to pretend to be mind controlled or whatever, to pretend to have been evil so that she could almost maybe kill Ugar. Like they didn't even set up like
Hmm.
none of those battles were any like the battle they set up in the lore there doesn't seem like you had any better odds than any of the other chances you had marching on Ugar. Like
Yeah,
I
I'm sorry
just
you
I
you cut
can't
out there, so I didn't.
I can't get over the fact that she was just out there like stabbing Alistair McDurk like sorry. Sorry, this is what Ukar commanded me to do. Like, while the actual, like, evil Death Knights are, like, slaughtering innocent Knights of Weston, and then she's
Right.
just, like, chopping off heads of, like, samurai, and she's like, this is the game. This is, tricked you. Like they didn't
Hmm.
think about that at all. Like, oh my God. Like they just thought she was like role playing as evil, but like she had to go stab all the people. Like I
She had to.
she had to. And the
Come on,
fact that
man.
she knew what she was doing the whole time too. Oh my God. You know what would have been way better? You know what I just thought of? If she was actually mind controlled, first of all. So then it excuses all of the times that you played your Death Knights and she chopped my Savaris's head off or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
so you get around that because I can never forgive that. That's such a terrible, stupid story. So
Hmm.
dumb what they did there. And then even though she's kind of mind controlled, Leviathan falls in love with her as they work together because Leviathan still hates her dad, and she knows what Raylan used to be, and she likes the evil Raylan still like uh you know, and so at some point Leviathan, when she decides to betray Utgar or Taylor, sorry, um removes the mind control mechanism, whatever that was. I don't remember if it was supposed to be an amulet or something, or
Some.
yeah, something like that. She removes the amulet, breaks the curse. Raylan, who still was aware of what was going on, just had no free will at the time, is like, oh my God, thank you. I love you too. And then together they go try to take down Utkar. And that's why they don't have a ton of, like, that's why it's not set up very well. They don't have a ton of resources. That's why Raylan was just straight up killing all those all those people. I can't even say that with a straight face. Like and then it's like, oh my god, like they obviously are so much in love. Like Leviathan is so brave for like taking that risk that Ray Lynn would actually like love her back, and also like the fact that like you don't even know necessarily that that would work in the first place. Like maybe she is still evil after that or something. Like maybe it doesn't wear off, and then you take that risk, and then like you're kind of still like against the odds. Like you haven't really built up this like crazy position in the army. You've just like managed to like escape the bad situation that you were forced into.
Hmm.
That, oh my god, that's like 1,000 times like, and just like in literally like 3 minutes of talking about this,
Yeah.
like
Well,
I,
you're a good writer, Ryan,
thank you,
and
thank you.
I'm definitely not a better writer than the people who are doing the bios now, but I think that you would probably do a better job
Well,
at
I
it.
but see I yeah, I did like actually writing the bios. I don't know that I would do any better than Jeremy. I think like he presents it as well as he can, but he just has the stupidest overall storyline to follow. And
Yeah,
that's not
it's
like that's not their fault at all. Like
yeah,
that like
absolutely.
I don't think like I don't know that I would have done I don't know that I could have done any better in like in 50 words make sure they know that there was a siege, you know, that Imperator Kane sieged Fort Buckthorn. Like I don't, you know, I don't
Hmm.
know. Like how do you hit all these points in this stupid story without like
And
yeah.
unfortunately, like as a playtester, they don't give me. I'm not there to critique the lore, thankfully.
Did you get back into
But
playtesting?
I did, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that's
back in
great.
playtesting.
I'm glad that worked
Yeah,
out for you.
yeah. It's I'll say I'll just say this: it's a lot better than 2023.
That's good. Even if it was like similar to 2023, I'd be concerned.
Oh, yeah, no.
Much better is the only acceptable difference there.
Yeah.
Okay, Julie just called me. I should probably call her back.
Yeah, I got
Um,
some stuff to do.
when she
But
gets. All
it
right,
was good
yeah,
hanging in, chatting.
it was good to catch up. All right, I will
Yeah.
see you. And thanks everyone for watching, and sticking around.